Hello friends, welcome to our channel Cards and Loans Officials, and today in the subtopic which is Be the Change, we are going to talk about one of the living legend in Indian cricket history, the one and only Rohit Sharma, who has created history of late. And if you remember, just few days back when the Indian team won the World Cup, the when they won the World Cup, the happiness, the content, the satisfaction, smile on the face, the cheer, the celebration, everything came to the entire country, which is India and the Indian cricket lovers, and we really enjoyed that moment. The match was amazing. The whatever was happening, it was like on a roller coaster, and I can't even the happiness that we all got while watching the match. It was incredible. But when we talk about the match today, our main topic of discussion is not the match, but rather the person, the leader, the cricketer who led the entire journey, of the World Cup T20 for 2024. And this was one of the moment where, India was the champion from the beginning till the end, playing all the matches like champions. But what is really very important is that success doesn't come so easily, and success doesn't come in one day itself. If whether you talk about Rohit Sharma, you talk about Virat Kohli, you talk about Sachin, you talk about Saurav Ganguly, you talk about any cricketer, you talk about anybody who is working in any industry, we only see the success and we celebrate his success, and the entire world and the person also celebrates his success. But what are the pains, the ups and downs, the difficulties which goes through him, the criticism that the person faces, the the price that they need to pay to achieve that success? Nobody sees that. It really becomes very very difficult for them. And when we talk about Rohit Sharma, he has also gone through, like any ordinary person, he has also gone through a lot of challenges, a lot of difficulties, a lot of problems, and he has seen good side also, he has seen bad side also. But at the end of the day, the man, the legend, the way he evolved and the way he brought happiness to the entire country is worth the discussion. I'm probably very small person who should be discussing about him, but I also feel that he that I deserve to discuss about him. He doesn't deserve to be discussed by me, because of course there are n number of people, all the experts who are discussing about me having a limited knowledge. But I thought, why not discuss about the living legend also. So in Be the Change, today's topic is none other than Rohit Sharma, and what we will do is we will understand about the ups and downs that he has gone through before becoming the legend. So as we all know that he started his career in 2007, and he was there only for limited over format, which is T20. You talk about 2020 overs, or one day international, which is 50 overs. And in Test cricket, of course, he debuted in 2013. But what we will talk about is, how he started. So he was an emerging talent. People recognized him. He was one of the best cricketer, and he played well. He always played well in whatever game that he was in. He gave his 100%. He had difficulties, but his style, his destructive batting, batting attitude or behavior, just rogering the bowler, whosoever the bowler is on the other side, has made him as one of the emerging talent, and people started recognizing him, thinking that he's one of the best cricketer, or he could be one of the best cricketer. And Rohit Sharma has proved that yes, he is one of the best cricketer in the history of Indian cricket, or the entire history. There is more to come, and we will be watching more and more about Rohit Sharma in future. Probably he'll be entertaining us the way he entertained us in the past. But second is record-breaking performance. I believe nobody must have forgotten that 264 runs, which he has done in one day international. What a performance that was! and he has always been into record breaking performance. He always played with his heart. He played freely. He played, though he has a lot of stress at the back of his mind, but he has never showcased that. He always played with best foot forward, right? Opening batsman success, of course, when he started opening, he turned out to be a destructive batsman. People recognized him in T20. You talk about, or in one day international. You talk about. He just started. He opened, and he did not go slow. Rather, he started hitting from ball one itself. Wherever he got a loose ball or wherever he got an opportunity to play, he played in front foot, and he has always ensured that the team wins. So that's a great thing. Okay, and the last but not the least, because the list is enormous, it's never ending. But I thought just keep it to 4, 5, and so on and so forth. So if you talk about international player success, of course, he in 2007 when he was introduced to the international cricket from day one itself, he showed that he's successful. He's there. He's going to stay in the team for not a short period of time, but for a very very long time. And he has proved every time when he plays, we see a more aggressive version of his batting skills, and his marvelous. He's really marvelous. He's a natural cricketer. He plays, the way he should play. The way audience wants him to play. The way his, fans like you and me wants him to play. So he's a great batsman, no doubt about it. Then, when we talk about downs, of course, though he has been successful in T20 and limited over, which is 50 overs cricket matches, in Test crickets he really had difficulties. He was not successful in Test crickets. He could not perform the way he performed in limited over matches. So that actually that made his fans unhappy, because of course people started expecting a lot from him, and when he could not deliver, people were disheartened, thinking that he should have done better. But in Test crickets, of course, he could not come up with a shining colors. Nevertheless, injuries, he of course, anybody who is there into any sports, whether it's cricket, it's soccer, it's basketball, or it's 100-meter, 200-meter sprint, any cricket that you talk about, or any modern that you talk about, or any sport that you talk about, injury is a part and parcel of life. And he also faced injuries several times. Because of injuries, he could not be a part of very important matches. He was asked to not to play, of course, because with injuries he cannot play, he cannot perform, and his situation will become adverse. He was asked to take a back seat, and he missed out on a lot of important games that he could have done good on, and it would have been an eye candy for all his fans, because we love to see him playing right there, when he's on the field, the excitement is on this, seventh heaven. And then criticism and pressure, of course, anybody or any players will not be a consistent performer. He will not be playing good in all the matches. Few matches will be a slack where you will not be able to perform well, but fans being fans and cricket lovers being cricket lovers, of course, they will not be able to take that. So he had to face a lot of criticism when he did not perform, but he had to perform under pressure also. Even when you talk about this T20 World Cup, he really performed under pressure. He had pressure to perform as a batsman, he has a pressure to perform as an opener, he has a pressure to perform as a captain, he has a pressure to ensure that India wins the title. So he was working under tremendous pressure, and he has proven his mettle. He is a performer when he is given pressure. It's not that he's not a performer. He is a performer, and the rest is history. We all know the beautiful, sweet World Cup that he got back home, and the celebration that people did, and the way people have uh, welcomed him in India, in Mumbai. So you all must have witnessed that. It really gives us an immense pleasure for all of us that when India wins and he holds the trophy high, it's a pride moment for all Indians. But despite having so many difficulties, any legend that you talk about, they work, they perform, they let go the difficulties that they have faced. They evolve as a better personality, they evolve as a better player, they evolve as a better person, they evolve as a better performer than what they have been. So when you and me are facing same difficulties, don't get disheartened. This is very temporary. Keep working, keep slogging, and be the change that you want to see in the world. You be the change, and I need to be the change. So please remember me in your prayers, and let's achieve success together in whatever respective field that we are in. Thank you so much, guys. Love you all. Thanks for your time. Take care.